Well, back out on the River Swale today, having another go for pike here. So I've only just put in one on the float ledger there and one on the ledger, it's on the deck. So river's up, not a lot, just up from what it's been low, so carrying a little bit of water. But it's alright, colour looks fine and that, so let's see what happens. Okay. I've just been faffing about setting the camera up on the tripod just to see if it's alright. Seems to be, so if we get anything, hopefully we'll be doing this. Right. Well, he's not the biggest pike in the world, but he's a start. He's in fine condition. So it's just that was on the float. It's not sardine. So right, he's unhooked. It's let's pop him back. He's only maybe £2 at most. Him, like, I don't know if he might look bigger on here, but trust me, he isn't. Okay, we'll get him back. Right, well, he's gone back safe and sound, so let's get him out, get the float out again. It's what I forgot to say, it's Friday, it's Friday after bonfire night, so when was that? Monday 5th, 6th, sorry, it's Thursday, 6th, Tuesday, 7th, Wednesday, 8th of November, and it's now just coming up to 9:45. So I was probably all set up and put in, I think, for about 9 o'clock, 10 to 9, so not too long. So hopefully the big girls, his mother, will come along. Rightio. Well, just lost one on the float there. Float went under. I wound down, struck, nothing. Sardines had gone. So I let it take it a little bit, like, but with the sardine might have softened up a little bit. It's just pulled out of the sardine. So what can we do? Maybe a little dance. Right, I'm going to get back in. I've done my pike dance. Let's see if he comes back. I don't think I spooked him, so hopefully he should be alright. I don't know if I get these in. There's a couple of otters over on that other bank. I've just gone under the water, see where they pop up. You can see the bubbles going along. There he is. He's gone down, and there's the other one, working away along that far bank. They'll be down into Rush's peg shortly. 2 of them there, like. Oh well, suppose it's a slight improvement on seals. How are you getting on, Dave?
Short ass.
Have you not had out?
I've got a really big dog running down here. What's this way? Yeah, go on with him. Come here. Here. Get up to Teesside with him, go on.
He's rushy doing what he normally does. Blank. Just comes along to put his rods out once in a while.
Come here.
Hey Dave, do you want to while we're here, do you want to lay waste to these claims that you were once outfished by a monkey wearing a German lederhosen outfit with a small feather in its cap? Is that true?
I don't remember the feather in it.
So there is some base to it.
Come on, fish with it.
I should bag up here. Oh, he's only Right, just had the second one. Had a few dropped runs. It's, again, just another jack, but he has got a little bit of scarring on him. Bit on his tail there. So see if we can get another one. I didn't weigh him, he was bigger than the last one. I'd say he's probably about £6. Got someone's dog here, he's been running around all day, collie. Digging out things in the thing, aren't you? Yeah, so probably about £6. Fortunate enough there to have a lad who's just walking past to see Rushy and that. So just having a chat, that's how I was getting on, and the floor started bobbing. So we had a few, put up a quite a decent fight for the size of him. Maybe £6, 6, 7-ish. So anyway, so we'll get back out. But thanks to that lad anyway, because he's gone now for netting it. Cheers, fella. Right, see if any more come along. Right, I'm just going to stick this in because I've just done the end bit, but so it may not. It'll probably make sense. But the setup when I use on the lead, obviously, it's as I say at the end, still the same Fox Warrior £3 test curve rod. That's the back swinger I was on about. So obviously I've got the bail arm open there. So obviously for least resistance, it's just onto the clip and then down onto the front ring there, onto the bite alarm. So obviously any drop backs, that arm there will drop off if the fish picks it up. If it takes line, it'll pull it out. And a little clip there. Obviously feeling minimal resistance. This is the net I'm using. It was only cheap this. I've got a Fox one, a round one, but it's a bit awkward to carry because it's that big and that deep. But this does the job. It's a rubber one. I think it's just only a Q-DOS one. It's had a couple of quick repairs, like, but it's rubber, which makes all the difference when you're fishing with trebles for pike. So if they do get caught in the net, you're not there for hours either snipping the net or whatever, or cutting holes in it. With the rubber, it tends just to come straight out. And the landing net handle I'm using is rock solid. Not had it that long. It's the probably wrong way around. You can't see that anyway. But it's the trying to turn it and throw me. It's a gardener, and really good landing net. Really long as well. It extends a lot further than what it is there. And then behind me, it's a tripod I use when I'm filming other stuff. That's a Sabre, light as a feather. It literally weighs ounces. And then I have me one hook and mat and everything all set out here. Wire clips, so if a fish does get deep hooked and I can't get them out, I can snip the ends of the trebles off and then hopefully get them out. Long nose pliers, long handled ones, which I find are a lot easier, better to use than the others. One with a weight sling, and then just a pair of scales which are pretty accurate, not cheap, well, say pretty accurate, normally bang on. So anyway, that's it. I'll try and tag this in the middle if I can before I say goodbye on the last bit that I've just done. Okay. Right, I'm just about to pack up now. I've just brought the float rod, well, the float ledger in. So I'll just quickly show you the setup I use. I know I'd probably teach other pikers how to suck eggs, but basically you got me Drennan float there, which is an inline, so it slides up and down. Bead at the top there, and I use a small, if you can see it, it's a black rubber braid stop, float stop, because I find the tie and the stop not on braid, they tend to slip a lot. I don't know why, but they just do. So I use that, obviously just to adjust that to its depth needed. And onto that I've got a heavy 4-ounce lead. I use the heavy lead because I don't want the fish picking up. If I use the lighter lead, the fish would pick the lead up and maybe feel the weight of it. With this, hopefully, the theory is that that'll sit on the bottom and the fish will just pull the line through. And I'm down to just a couple of beads, just buffer beads, and then a 25mm buffer rubber, which is onto a quick change. I use them Gemini clips, super strong. The only thing you have to do is that eye there, just pinch it shut, because there's sometimes a little gap in it. And today, what I'm using, I bought these Corum trace. Now they're not cheap like, but and obviously I just have the sardine on there. One top treble through there, bottom treble there. So I'll get rid of this now actually, so I'll bin that. He's not going anywhere else today. But they seem pretty good. The only thing that I've not come across before on trebles is that treble there is sat in a loop. So I suppose it gives it a little bit more freedom, like a bit more flexibility. Yeah, but they seem quite decently made, but they're not cheap, man. I think this was £4 something, so they're £4 or £4.50 each or something, I think they are, and they're size 6s. Just put that on the map for a moment. And the rods I use are Fox Warriors £3 test curves, and a couple like this is actually a 4000 Shimano 4000. It's an old school one, like, but it's rock solid, does the job. So that's basically it, and that's what I've had both the fish on today. So my other rod's still in behind us, it's a ledger rod, and on this I've got that's £80 Spectra braid, which is roughly about the same diameter as what I've got on the ledger rod, which is £20 Berkeley Big Game, and that's what I use on the bottom. I don't tend to use braid for ledgering, just because it's not as abrasive resistant as mono is, and I just worry about it if it goes over rocks or anything, maybe snapping off. So I know it's £80, but rub that against a rock and it'll snap like cotton, I would imagine. And I've seen it happen to other anglers, pikers in the past, so I stick to my mono, the Berkeley Big Game, £20 when I'm ledgering. And basically the ledger rigs, the same as that, take away the float, 25mm buffer bead down to a Gemini clip, and that's on the lead's actually on a free running low resistance run ring. That's what I'm trying to think of. Basically that's just a free running lead, and I normally use like 4 or 5 ounce leads on that. Same thing, it's on the deck. I don't want the fish feeling the weight, I want the line to pull through the weight as the fish takes. And I fish that with an open bail arm when I'm on the bottom, a bite alarm on the front, and then it's just clipped to a hanger at the back, a swinger. So obviously if the line gets stuck, it just pulls it out of that. Okay, well that's about me done for today, so thanks for watching. I do have my own fishing forum, Teesside Angling. They are local lads from the Teesside area, and most of them, well in fact 99% of them are river anglers. So I do your barbel and chub in the summer months, pike, chub, grayling and whatnot in the winter. So anyway, that's it for today, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch us all again soon. Bye.